Hey, what's up? It's Lori Painter, and today's video is all about complete surrender. And you may be wondering, what is complete surrender, Lori? What are you talking about? Complete surrender is when you let go of the idea of what you think you should be and start walking in the direction of what you are meant to be, to become what you are meant to become what is begging to be expressed through you. And you may be wondering why. All of the little symptoms that are going on in your life right now, whether it's financial issues, relationship issues, health issues, anything that's going on with you, those are symptoms of a disconnection from your spirit. And that disconnection from your spirit is also the disconnection from what you are meant to be. And so if you are going through your life, you're feeling frustrated, things are crumbling, things are falling apart around you, it's actually a really good thing, because it's time to let go of the reins so that you can allow yourself to become what you're meant to be. And I wanted to share a personal story with you. One of the times, and this is probably the most prominent time in my life, that I completely surrendered. And I completely shut down my mind, my thinking mind, my limiting belief mind, and just said, I'm going to listen. And I'm going to honor that divine whisper within me, no matter how small, no matter how ridiculous. And you know, we can say a prayer in the morning and then forget about it in the mid-afternoon. But I made the commitment that moment to moment, I was going to listen to this. I would get the nudge to do one small task, and then I would stop and say, guide me now. What next do I do? And the reason that I did that is because I was absolutely devastated. I had hit rock bottom in my life. I felt like everything crumbled down around me. And I remember feeling like, obviously, I've been doing things wrong and off. And I give up. I give in. I surrender. I let go. So here's the deal. I made a deal with God, and I just said, you handle things from here, because obviously I've been trying to do it on my own, and I'm not getting the results that I want in my life. So I'm just gonna let go. And what had happened was I went through this state of like 8 to 10 months of just complete surrender and being in this state of just honoring that intuition, honoring that whisper, honoring that inner voice. And there was a time where my family thought, oh my gosh, have you had a mental breakdown? You sound crazy. You don't speak the same. You don't dress the same. You're getting rid of all of your stuff. You're changing your diet. You know, your relationships and your friendships are changing. Your activities are changing. And yet, I remember feeling like I was in ecstasy and bliss. I remember not wanting to fall asleep at night. I remember not being able to wait till I woke up in the morning. I remember almost living on a high. And this was like a drug-free high that I had felt. And it was absolutely amazing. And it went on for, like I said, about 8 to 10 months. And I remember everything that I had ever wanted was happening. My finances had improved. I was experiencing more financial abundance than I had ever had, and it seemed like it was coming very effortlessly. My body went down to its most perfect state that I'd ever been in my entire, adult life. I was in impeccable shape. And I noticed that my home was immaculate, and my relationships with certain family members and my children had improved, and even my relationships with my former romantic partners had healed. And I remember thinking, how did this happen? How? I snapped something in my mind. I got into my head, and I was like, I looked back over all of the things that had happened, and I was like, whoa. Where have I been, and how did this all happen so easily and so effortlessly? And somehow I got into my mind that I thought, how did I do this? I thought I had done this. How did I do this? It can't be this easy. It couldn't be so easy just to completely surrender. But the truth is that it was. But guess what happened? Because it had happened at such an accelerated rate, and that I just absolutely just went for it and didn't question it, things happened really quickly and happened really fast. And then when my mind 8 to 10 months later snapped out of it and I realized, whoa, where am I? Where have I been and what's going on? It scared the living daylights out of me. I could not believe that there was like this power within me. I could not believe how empowered I felt in my life. And it was honestly so scary that I shut it out. And what happened when I shut it out is the relationships again started to kind of crumble. My financial life wasn't doing as good, and my health began to shift, and I started gaining more weight. And it was really an eye-opener. And I remember that there's been this strong nudge and draw to go back to that complete surrender. And I have and I'm not gonna say I have resisted it. I have definitely resisted it because I thought, what if I no longer connect with the same people anymore? What if all of the people that I'm in relationships with changes? What if my career changes? What if all of these things, this unknown, happens as a result of a complete surrender? But the thing is that there's this knowing within me that knows that no matter what, this is absolutely the calling for me, because my mind could not create the things that I really want in my life. I mean, it can to a certain point, but if you want to be really empowered and really live the life you're meant to live, it really requires you to just let go. Let go. So if you're in a state in your life right now where you are feeling like you're micromanaging your health and your relationships and everything, and you're just trying to keep afloat of all of these things, I want to inspire you to get to the root of everything. Inspire you to get back to that connection to your spirit. Get inspired to listen to that whisper within you and let go of what you think your life is supposed to look like and see what shows up as a result of honoring that intuition and that inner guidance. That's where I'm at now, and I wanted to share this with you because there may be a point where you no longer resonate with my videos, or you resonate with my videos like you never have before. There may be a point where I may change the course and the direction of the things that I'm doing. Or it just may be that things flow to me a lot easier. My body becomes what it is meant to become. My career becomes what it's meant to become. All of the things that I'm meant to experience in this lifetime, which I believe are desires, are whispers of what is already meant for us if we absolutely surrendered and listened. So your call to action is to share with me if you've ever been in a point where you've hit rock bottom and completely surrendered and then found that life became more phenomenal than you ever could have imagined. I want to know if you've had an experience like that. And if you are feeling off point in your life and you want to get back on track, I want to inspire you to honor your intuition and start making an absolute commitment that these teeny tiny little nudges within you, that you act on them, that you don't question them, you don't say, oh, I can't do that. You absolutely do it. And they are not big things, they're little tiny things that add up over the course of time. There is the part where the mind is a little scared, but there's something deeper, that root within, that says, don't worry, baby, I've got this handled. Just tune in, okay? Just tune in. And watch as a result all of those things balance out in the most beautiful way that you never could have ever planned. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want more videos like this, please go to LifebyLori.com. There is a space underneath this video where you can enter your email so that you can get a message from me every week in your inbox. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.